Time is running out fast for your chance to take home the keys to Iceberg, my 2022 Ford F-450 Platinum. Sitting on a 0 to 13-inch full hydraulic any level lift kit, 30-inch JTX Ford dual wheels wrapped in 42-inch Fury tires. Inside, it's got a fully loaded platinum leather interior with massage seats, a one-of-a-kind tungsten gray colored PPF wrap with color match headlights and taillights, big-ass cowl hood, 30-piece rock lights, horn blaster train horns, and so much more. When you win, not only do you get the title and the keys to the truck, you also get $20,000 in cash to do whatever you want with. All you have to do to get entered is head over to shopgfp.com, grab you a hat, a t-shirt, a hoodie, anything on the site gets you automatic entered to take it all home. And for a limited time, we're doing a times 15 entry multiplier. That means every $1 spent at shopgfp.com gets you 15 entries for taking home the keys to the truck and the cash. And who knows, in a few short weeks, I might be giving you a call telling you to come pick up your new truck. Good luck to everybody and enjoy the rest of the video. ShopJP.com. Anyway, I had a parking violation from Zort World. Whatever. Urgent notice. Your immediate attention is required. You're receiving this notification because have your family held hostage for parking where you're not supposed to park. Remove your vehicle immediately and we will let your mother go. Your license plate was recorded. I don't have a license plate on this truck. We appreciate your full cooperation. Well, fun fact. That wasn't my mom. That was actually your mom. So we're at Vegas. Blue truck, still wheelless, sitting in the parking lot. Any level is put together because, you know, it's the giveaway truck and it has to be perfect at all times. Anyway, we are going to drive it into the show. Making pretty good time. Load-in is at 11 o'clock and it is 10:58. So we got to be there in 2 minutes and we are 2 minutes away. See, I'm on time. Perfect, guys. I'm not late. Never been done before. I'm usually like a couple days late. At least I'm not Zach Pennick. Zach Pennick is at home still and his car needs to be here in 2 minutes. We're in 2 different booths this year. So the NA level is going in JTX. The blue truck is going in Horn Blasters, the OG spot that Megan usually takes every year. But we want to be different this year. So you got any other truck that we could bring? This is like 3 months ago and I was like, well, I can bring the crew cab second gen, but I got dually converted real quick. Surprise! And as long as my wheel gets here at a reasonable time today, we will roll that into the show too after we film it. I drool over it in the parking lot because I've been looking forward for this build for like 6 months now. Everybody said it couldn't be done, including my grandpa and half of the internet, but I did it. I'm stopping. Hello. Hi. You want my little QR code thingy?
Yeah, you got the QR code.
There it is.
Righty.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
I love it.
Love you too. They're gonna be like, this thing's too clap. Can't come in. I didn't spend $200,000 not to flex. Can't come in. Too many any levels this year. This is like the 200th any level. How's it going? I wonder how my any level pulled up today. It's like everybody's favorite thing to do right now. I actually invested in any level. I own like 25% of their stock, so.
It shows put on there.
Cool.
With the number size out, please. From there.
All right, thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Have a good one. I forgot to put air in it. Idiot! Damn, that thing's loud right there. Ain't got a Hemi in it. That's a Hemi. That one's definitely a Hemi. Hello.
How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Can I see the little window hanger? That was like Victor 010.
Victor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You see her over there holding the orange thing up?
I'm colorblind. Thought I was gonna run her over. She'll like actually feed for her life. Not today. No vehicular manslaughter for you. That's sexy
hot.
Beamer. Right there. The coolest black guy in town just showed up. That thing's pretty slow, huh? Yeah, very. That car is way nastier in person. I just want it so bad. I want to see that car on 26s. It hooked. Maybe. Probably not. No. In the line with all the race cars, you know, the fastest cars in the show. We got full carbon fiber C8 with 2 cracked carbon fiber wheels. Got boosted Lucky. Got, I don't even know what this is, a Nova or, I don't know, something with a fat ass tire in the back. My 3 bajillion horsepower any level F450. Porsche. Is that a fucking pre-runner? Yep. Got a pre-runner and a Zerg Gray F450. That has to be Glacier. It's Glacier. All right. I'll do the rest. Go look how close. Perfect. Good morning, everybody. It is day one of officially walking around SEMA. People are starting to roll in. We got here super early so we can showcase some of the vehicles around the show without being bombarded by crowds, but that's not going to last long. Walk around the outside first, get our passes, and then head inside and show you guys just some of our favorite builds as we're walking around. Starting off with the two slowest vehicles on the internet. We got Boosted Lucky. It's a built Hellcat, wide-bodied, hella carbon, drag slicks, whole bunch of awesomeness. I really like this intake horn, pretty sick. Guaranteed to get gapped by this GTR. This GTR is Dan Ruse, just got finished up. He told me yesterday it makes a measly 900 horsepower. That's why it has a side exit. Super slow. All the beadlocks and everything is basically just for look. Both of these cars have hella carbon fiber. Both have parachutes. I talk crap, but I would own either one of these cars. Really want to see this car in like some 26s and do nasty burnouts. And then this car, you know, if it just make actually good power, it'd be pretty cool. Which one are you taking? Hellcat or the GTR?
The Hellcat more fun.
The Hellcat's more fun?
That's like, it goes and it's boring.
I'm gonna go with the Nissan Rogue.
Oh, that was an option?
Everybody knows that I am clinically obsessed with single cab short bed truck. This is probably one of the coolest ones here. This is a chopped TRX Hellcat truck at the supercharged 6.2 on some JTXs, and these only come in a crew cab, but somebody was smart enough to take two doors off of it, turn it into a single cab short bed. Pretty freaking nasty. I love blue, and it's got hella blue on it. I would actually buy this truck. This is pretty freaking grody, and it's probably way faster now that it's a single cab. And then the opposite side of the spectrum, there's a slammed single cab Silverado on some freaking 30s. This is one of JTX's boys, all tubbed out. It don't look like a lot from the outside. Little red. It don't look like a lot from the outside, but the amount of work that goes into making a truck sit like this on 30s is insane. This truck would be pretty nasty with like a fully built LS with like twin turbos or a Pro Charger. Red truck or blue truck? Red truck. Red truck?
Hands down, all day.
All day. I've never seen this jack at Harbor Freight. I don't know how I missed it, but this is probably the only jack that would be adequate for some of the builds that are coming up. Pretty freaking tiny. I think I need wide angle for this one. It's literally Jack if he was a jack. This thing is freaking obnoxious. It doesn't even look real. The world's biggest jack. It's only a 3-ton jack?
Get jacked up.
It should be like a 30-ton jack, to be honest. That's nasty. What are these, freaking 35s? I didn't know you could put JTXs on a jack.
Well, apparently we can.
It works too. We saw him using it yesterday. Hear me out. We dually convert a jack. So I usually have the best spot parking at SEMA. Big old SEMA sign there where I take pictures next to all day, every day. And then Horn Blaster's booth is right here. But somebody took my spot this year. I got told that I couldn't bring Megan. Now I see why. I definitely feel a type of way having the second biggest truck. Plan B Fab just finished up this truck. My buddy Carlos. It is freaking massive. 30s, 66s, like a freaking 60-inch lift. I think it's almost as tall as Megan all the way up, or it is taller. But this thing's a mud truck. They're gonna actually use it. Freaking tow people up on the pad and bury this thing in a mud hole somewhere in Florida. But the suspension on this thing is freaking insane. Big SES gearbox, deleted and tuned, fully polished exhaust. I really like the CNC step that they got going on here. I love these mud trucks, but I hate when they do like the big tube chassis and shit. This fabricated stuff's way cleaner. Not too shabby.
Pretty small.
I don't really like that as a base model, but it is just a mud truck. Be much more flexy if it was like a limited or something. That guy will put in perspective how tall this thing is. Pretty massive, not gonna lie. Next year though, we'll have one that makes that look like a Tonka toy. And we got my daily driver. Gotta put the airbags up. My flexing days are over, everybody knows, it's okay.
Everybody knows it goes up and down.
Got 3 badass wide body cars. Got my buddy Gabe's Liberty Walk wide body Aventador. This is the other body kit that isn't the GT Evo kit, but still just as cool. Got the bolt-on fenders, big ass freaking wing. I love the rear of this car. Like how you can actually see the V12 on like mine. 650 McLaren, the wide body kit. This one's pretty cool. It's got a P1 front end to get the look of a $2 million car for a quarter of the price. Wide body Porsche, white wheels, pretty nasty. I like the color schemes. And then massive wide body C8, a huge freaking wing. I think this guy was here last year. I like the matching shoes. That's pretty fucking sick. Massive. Love it, love it. C8s are starting to grow on me. This twin turboed would definitely end up in my garage. So this is you, and then this is the guy she told you not to worry about. I'm gonna definitely be bombarding all these media people. I do not care. This is my dad's car. This is Zach, BCC Zach. This is probably $1 million freaking, what are these even called? Low riders, yeah. Whippersnappers, that's a good one. Not only does it jump up in the air, it also does rolling burnouts at 180 mile an hour, built 427 LSX, just like his other burnout truck. Everything's engraved, gold plated. Interior's disgusting. Gold plated engraved shifter. Pinstriping, custom paint, probably gold leaves inside the paint. It's insane. What the hell? Beautiful, it's art. And he's literally gonna take it into burnout pit. Words do not describe how beautiful this car is right now. It's insane. And the whole underneath is done up. Like, frame is powder coated and gold plated. All the suspension is done. And no one's ever even gonna see it because the car's low. The wheels are tough too. Also gold plated and engraved with his logo. Nasty. You did amazing. Congratulations, father. This is sick. I would drive the shit out of this, but I don't feel too bad driving it because it's too nice. You know the reason why he built it? He's gonna do a 3-wheel donut, because why not? I thought he was joking when he said he was gonna build it, and now it's actually done, and it's ungodly. There's so much detail, it's insane. The shocks are engraved from the top. That brake reservoir probably costs more than my truck. So when me and Jack go to these shows, he's like on the complete other spectrum of enjoyment of vehicles as I am. So he walks up and he's like, damn, that's a really sick RWB Porsche. And I'm like, damn, that's a really sick slam Dodge. Forget the dude that owns this truck, but he's friends with Far From Stock. This thing is insane. It goes like negative fucking 3-inch lift all the way up to like a 12-inch lift. It's very, very impressive because it's literally 4-wheel drive. There's an axle underneath there, Far From Stock. I've seen it do nasty burnouts. It's pretty sick. I think it's been for sale for a while. Are you the guy that built this truck?
Hell yeah.
Oh, sick. That thing's baller as hell. What's the lift height go from?
It's 14 inches of travel, so it's like -4 from stock.
Yeah.
And took it on the off-road to SEMA. Those wheels and stuff were a day old, and we...
Oh, they look like that now? Hell yeah. I love this truck. I've always seen it online. Is it fast?
No.
Not yet? Triple turbo soon? Ready for 14 inches of travel? That's insane. It's the lines are massive on it. I love that.
Somebody has to want is to tell me to go twice as fast and I can do it.
Really? Yeah? Don't go too fast. It might jump in the air.
I think, well, we've come real close to making that front light. So we can do limit straps and I can go twice as fast.
That is baller. I love it.
Next build?
I want this one. I want to just steal it. I hope he didn't leave the keys in it because I'm driving this bitch off. All week, obviously, everybody's been posting what they're building for SEMA this year, and this one's probably one of my favorites. 3rd Gen Cummins. Got triple freaking turbos, and the fab work on this turbo kit and the whole motor is insane. I love the titanium. It's freaking baller. It's supposed to be like 2,000 horsepower. Most drag trucks are like ragged out. This thing's a full frame off build. Chrome plated coilovers in the front. Everything's powder coated. TIS freaking bead locks. They're massive wheels and tires too. I think these are 16 wide. It's fully tubbed out, but everything's chrome plated and everything's powder coated. Super clean. Dual parachutes. Probably That's gotta be the cleanest drag truck I've ever seen. I'd feel bad taking this on the strip, but I know he's going to. Super clean. Clean's not even the word. A lot of time and work went into that. He's been building it for a very long time. Imagine a truck you take to a freaking truck show and win a trophy for being so clean and then go on a drag strip and gap everybody. 2,000 horsepower is kind of boring these days though, so I think I need a quad turbo 3,000 horsepower truck to be impressive, and this thing would actually go in my driveway if it was a mega cab. I need me another drag truck. I miss Cowboy. Ran into a familiar face. Hey, I've seen you around somewhere.
Dude, who is this guy?
Wait, you're the guy that drove that giveaway truck without tires.
I'm not. What? I would never.
Just like my favorite truck I've ever owned, and it's just getting demolished. It's okay. Are you enjoying it?
Dude, my dad gives me so much money that I just have to do something with it. So I pulled the tires off and drove it on the wheels.
How was that? Was the ride better or worse than before?
It rides really good. It's equivalent of like a 90s body style Chevy. An OBS Chevy, 2nd gen.
Yeah, all those trucks. Yeah. The seat's still massaged, so it's still comfy.
It's like a double massage now.
Oh my god. Wait, why are you not inside SEMA? It's like the cleanest truck here.
In 3 days.
Well, you could have just left the truck with me. I would have brought it back to your house.
Wire my dad 20 grand.
Okay, deal. Dude, I love the 30s, by the way. That's freaking nasty. Big ass center caps. I do like that you put tires back on it. That is a little better.
Yeah, I kind of had to. He said he wasn't too happy.
No.
So.
I hope you know that like I scroll through Facebook Marketplace and look at white Illum duties like 30 times a day and convince myself not to buy one.
A local police department down in Utah, my old Platinum, it was a 2019 Platinum, and dude, they gave me pretty much like they state refed me so many times I couldn't even drive the truck anymore.
Oh, I forgot that happened to you. Yeah.
So then I was literally forced to sell the truck.
And then you're like, F you, I'm buying this one.
I was like, the only way to one up these bitches
It's
is buy a bigger one.
Well, let me know when you're done with it because I will definitely take it back. TIS Forge just added their new line, TIS Motorsports. Guess everybody's making car wheels now because they found out cars were cooler. Got a whole line of wide-body nastiness, NSX, F8, and Cal's personal Liberty Walk Gallardo he just finished up, and a 720. Freaking nasty. I love the gold wheels. Cal, you absolutely killed that build. Needs twin turbos though, hit up Kyle. And this F8, I don't like Ferraris, but I fuck with this one. I saw this on Instagram this morning. This thing is disgusting. The rear on this car is absolutely insane. Kind of got me thinking, add a Ferrari to the collection? or a McLaren. McLarens are nasty too. All right, guys, so if I handed you $1 million, what are you buying? One Rivolto with some wheels or 10 dent sides? I think I'm taking the 10 dent sides. This is like one of the cleanest ones here. It's extended cab, all black, pink suspension, which is pretty different, but I love pink, so pretty sick. Full frame off, 28s and boggers. Jack don't even know nothing about trucks, and he loves this thing. I take off the roll bars in the back. That's kind of meh, unless there was nitrous bottles on it because it made 2,000 horsepower. Roll pan, super clean paint. I would totally daily drive one of these trucks. These trucks are like my actual dream truck, so it's on the list. I will definitely be owning one of these. I like a crew cab, and Tweedy's Tires has another truck all the way on the other side. That's a crew cab version of this. Don't know which one I like more, this one or the crew cab. Extended cab is just like timeless. It looks like a super old like truck that should be in a museum. Would you whip it?
Yes.
Already gonna tell this is gonna be my grandpa's favorite truck here. So it's a first gen that is a tow truck, and I'm really hoping that this was just like the original paint and body of a family owned business that was a tow truck. We saw it roll in here. They put this dash together in the parking spot because it definitely did not have a dash yesterday. Patina paint job. It's got all the old graphics on it. Bumper that I would normally say is ugly, but because it's slammed, it's kind of fitting. Super low to the ground. 22s or 24 Alcoas, literally laying on the frickin' floor, but looks so small because of the tow truck bed. It's insane. And it's not like some raggedy ass build either. Up inside there, some serious money, time and effort has gone into that suspension. It's not easy to get a truck like this to sit that low. Pretty sick. I like it. I would drive it. If you know me, you know I'm not really a big fan of Cybertrucks and electric vehicles. The drive shop built a pretty badass one. So this thing's slammed on some KG1s. I really like that cut of KG1. I've had them before. I don't know what size these are, 26 or 24s. It matte black with black wheels all laid out. Pretty tough. There's this Cybertruck, and on the other side of the venue, somebody converted into a dually, which is insane. I've been talking about doing that for a minute now. I don't even know if I drive it. My grandpa said he'd drive it around for me, so meh. An actual freaking legend is here. Unicorn Porsche build. Super crazy wide body. Tons of aero. RIP Ken Block. This thing is beautiful. I don't like Porsches, but I think everyone and their mother can agree that everyone would daily drive this to go get ice cream. Pictures do not do it justice on how wide that thing is. That's like 2 of my Aventadors. Then this one set like some crazy records too. Up in the mountains. That exhaust is insane. And look at all the carbon. Beautiful. Love it. This year, where they had the burnout pad last year, they have Nitro Circus. Gonna be doing backflips and stuff. Next to some really big Illuminati's. That's gotta be the biggest 2024 I've seen yet. Put me in, coach. I'll go do some backflips. The JTX booth, like the actual legit JTX booth itself, is massive this year. Starts all the way down there, goes all the way around. They even got some cars this year. A DCM Mega Cab. That thing is freaking sick. Caught my eyes yesterday when I was walking past. Got a gray and teal color scheme. Big Cummins badge on the front. Fusion bumpers. Got a big Poppy's Garage. I'm pretty sure this is like their 18 to 24 inch kit. Big piggyback shock. Huge arms. Polished overlays. Huge cradle. Thing is freaking massive for a bolt-on lift kit. That is ridiculous. Like, that's a pretty big Illuminati, and this thing makes it look like a stock truck. That hitch is insane too. I like the step. Horn blaster train horn. Shout out Horn Blaster. So right now I actually have 2 4th gens. I have Hyde down in Florida. It's almost finished, and I have another one hidden in my barn. I have a 5G front end. One of them is going to look exactly like this truck. Single cab, ending level, tons of chrome plating, and you guessed it, freaking Tweedy's tires, of course. Why would it not be Tweedy's? 30s, 42s. I love this cut of JTX. This is definitely the first 2023 single cab ending level dually. Take a long look. You'll never see another truck like that. Speaking of out of my price range, Justin's McLaren from Atlanta Custom Wrap. Ooh, the white's pretty as hell. The white has tons of flake. This car is freaking beautiful in person as well. I think this is the first set of JTXs on a McLaren. I love the bronze color. The bronze with the camo looks really good. I like this version. This is probably my favorite version of this car I've seen so far. Shout out to Atlanta Custom Wrap. Justin keeps antagonizing me on freaking Instagram, saying that we gotta go to Tail of the Dragon and we need to race. I'm pretty sure Justin's car will beat any of my cars, even if he gives me like a 30-second head start. Another clean ass ending level. Got on the gas, got a slam dually here. Custom interior, big custom bed. I love that. Slam trucks are sick. I have not added one in my collection. I just haven't found the right one yet, but one of these days I would love to own a big slam dually on some like 30s or something. Maybe make a whole bunch of horsepower. And then on the complete opposite side of the spectrum is a freaking 6x6 Hummer with rear steer. Dual rear steer? What the actual? This is insane. And it's on JTXs. Okay, I don't even really know what I'm looking at right now. Looks like something out of like a Mad Max movie. Very interesting. So at the front, we got like a Mad Max style front bumper. It looks like it's gonna scoop up your car and eat it. Custom like Jeep style headlights. Custom interior with like some fabricated bucket seats. What the hell? A crazy exhaust setup. What the beautiful. And it looks like, can't tell if that's an LSA or like a Z06 supercharged motor. The header's all going into, what the, that's like a, it's like a machine gun header setup. 6-inch exhaust with a teardrop tip. That's insane. Shout out to these guys. I don't even know what the f I'm really looking at. And a matte, that's like the biggest wing I've seen at SEMA. Forged carbon on the sides of the wing too. I'm very confused, but I like it. It's a bunch of old school pickup trucks, but this one is probably my favorite. Danny built this. This is freaking sick. It's like a digital camo carbon fiber and then a freaking motor in the bed. What the hell? Super clean exhaust setup, massive exhaust. Only question is why? Why not? Well, when the motor's back here, it just gets so much better traction. So I think that's like the idea behind it. I can say I've never seen somebody put a motor in the bed of a truck like that. When the motor's too big for the engine bay, f it. Throw it in the bed. And full Mustang interior. That's sick. I hope he wins some awards because that is very deserving. This was almost the most impressive build here. It looks like a Miata with a Lamborghini motor and twin turbos as headlights. It's really just a Miata with an LS with a Lamborghini intake manifold on top. It almost got me. I was really impressed at first. I actually DM'd him. It was like, hey, I have an idea for a Lamborghini motor in something. It was almost really cool. Sorry, I had to kill everybody's dreams real quick.
L player, L dude.
Been sitting out here for the past 30 minutes waiting for the Toyot Booth to open. Worth the wait. So many cool cars. Freaking sick. I don't even know where to start. Mustang, fastback, RWB Porsche. Love it. Freaking, oh my God, that interior is freaking insane. These wide body Porsches are growing on me like crazy. This is a SLR. One of one. I love whatever the hell's going on inside there. Body kit's insane too. GTV12. Jesus, that's fucking sick. Those intakes are dope. I love the color. It's like a British racing green almost. Carbon buckets and leather everywhere. Yeah, I love that a lot. Toyota always has like the most unique cars for sure every year. I look forward to seeing this booth every year. Fair Lady. This is a very interesting wide body Porsche. I've never seen one like this. Interior is very nutty. Dry carbon everywhere. Got a little truck, pre-runner style Toyota. My buddy had one of these in high school. It was not that pretty. Super wide body, some bronze accents, white, ooh, fully gutted. That's a drift car. It's crazy that it's a fucking drift car with a rock bike kit, but it's so clean. Cobra on Rohanas with a fucking GTR motor, a big turbo. That's different. Super sick. My grandpa would love this truck. He's not here right now, but if he was, he'd be like, Abe, you should definitely buy this for my birthday. That is sick. Love the wood. Got an old Bronco. My mom would love that. I like the color too. Super clean. All white interior. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't even want to drive in this thing. That's too nice for me. There's a lot of C8s this year. This one's got a massive wing and tons of aero. That exhaust is insane. Not twin turbo, but it's got some crazy titanium exhaust. It's got like the GT3 style interior too. The race bucket seat. That's a daily driver. You put your kid down in there. Old Rolls Royce. A little bit of camber. Some nice wheels. Super clean teal interior. All these cars are like super clean on the outside and the inside, which is super impressive. I think this is an R33 with red carbon fiber that fades into normal carbon fiber in the rear. Wide body kit. Super wide wheels. Brown Alcantara and leather interior. Favorite car in the Toyot Booth? I think I can guess which one's your favorite, but that one. Wide body Porsche. And it's got a sound system too. That's baller. Can you guess mine? This one's a curveball. You would not guess it normally. It's very outrageous. That.
Alright, that's what I kind of thought.
It's pretty sick. I've never seen one like it. And the badge says one of one. We've been looking forward to a lot of builds, but this one is at the top of the list. I don't even know where to start. This is the most insane drag truck I've ever seen. Point blank period. It's like if Zach built a drag truck. Big ass compound turbo. That looks like a 108mm turbo. Motor, everything's gold plated and engraved. Literally everything. The attention to details out of this freaking world. Oh my God, did you see the frame? The frame is all overlaid with engraving, chrome plating on the shocks, gold fucking bead locks that are wider than your Aunt Judy. All the suspension is gold plated and engraved. That is insane. You can see with the mirrors. Jesus Christ, from Ohio. That is insane. The whole rear end. Oh my God. The suspension's not even the only insane thing. The paint has tons of flake. I hope I can see on the camera. Freaking painted tunnel cover with flake in it as well. Liberty Forge built the bead locks. They freaking spin. It's like the cleanest 3,000 horsepower truck I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, you're not getting paid for like 6 months, but we're gonna have this truck.
Sounds good.
Wait, everywhere. That's so stupid. Oh my God. That's insane. That's easily the craziest truck I've ever seen in my entire life. And nobody heard about it until it was done. He'd been building this truck for 4 or 5 years, and no one has seen a picture until it was like, oh yeah, I just popped out with this. I would take this over a Bugatti. I guess the exhaust is full, it's like 6-inch all the way back. Oh, that's fucking crazy. It's either titanium or stainless, all the way back. Got like the Motec style dash, carbon fiber steering wheel, and then tons of gold plating and engraving. Diamond stitch race seats, the freaking vents for the AC are engraved. That wins. Easily my favorite truck here, by far. I need it. Whoever owns this, hit me up on Instagram, and let's work out a deal, because I'm pretty sure I'd give up one of my supercars to own this. Huracans are cool. Drag trucks with gold plating and engraving, way cooler. Bro. Why? Fraud. Oh my gravy. What the actual? So everything's hydraulic. The bed, the hood, and everything is full hydraulic, and it's all with buttons. And back here he's got the fuel cell and 2 nitrous bottles that are also engraved and gold plated. Dude probably has a house in gold plating and engraving. The inside of the bed is painted nicer than a lot of people paint on the outside. I changed my mind. I can't own this because I would throw a deer in the back and everyone on the internet would light my house on fire. I still want it very bad, but I'd have to like, you'll drive it? Yeah. We can film rollers out of this one.
I can do it.
100%.
We can make it work. I'll sit right on that.
And it probably actually makes 3,000 horsepower. So daily driver, MV Forge, they always have the baddest supercar collection by far. Nobody's touching them every single year. And this isn't even all of the cars that they were supposed to bring. They were supposed to bring an Apollo, Bugatti, and a couple other things, but rich people backed out last minute. So start down this line. You got a Lamborghini Aventador. I think this is the twin turbo one that I see all over Instagram. I don't know what it originally was, but now it has some crazy upgrades. There's twin turbos behind there. It's got some crazy fighter jet exhaust setup. Full carbon fiber body kit. Bunch of blue accents. I like that hood scoop or roof scoop. Full blue interior. That makes me want to redo mine. Love the wheels. This car is absolutely f***ing insane. 10 out of 10. Then we got, I don't even know what kind of Ferrari this is. What kind of Ferrari is this? An F8? It don't look like an F8. That's because it isn't an F8. It's a Ferrari 296. I'm not familiar with Ferraris. I'm not a huge fan of Ferraris. Never claimed to be. Jack told me it was an F8, so I said F8. Also said F8 on TikTok, and everybody in the comment section was really mean and flamed the ever-living crap out of me for calling it an F8. I know. I don't know my Ferraris. But the difference between me and you is I'm going to buy every single model of Ferrari one day, so then I can memorize the names. So keep hating. Thank you, guys. Oh, okay. It's hard to tell what half of these cars are because they look so modified. 812 Superfast, correct? Wide, super wide body kit. Another full custom interior. Love the rears of these cars. Oh, I saw this car on Instagram this morning. This is the one that I said I liked. Have the world's most modified Revolto. New design wing. I don't really like these cars from factory. They're super quiet, but this one has Gentani exhaust. Laid the hell out. They do look really, really good laid out on some wheels. I do like that car. Full carbon 720S Spider. Full carbon wide body kit. Custom interior. Again, crazy wheels setup. Oh my God. And exhaust. And it has the 765 body kit for the rear too. That's like the most perfect McLaren. And then the famous F40. This is disgusting. Exhaust fully exposed. You can see the whole motor on the back. Is sick. Color's baller as hell. Super nice wheels. They said this car sucks to drive. My 23-year-old ass would daily drive it to McDonald's every single day. If I would take any of these cars, I'm a sucker for Aventador, so I would take the Aventador. Which one are you taking?
The 812.
The 812, super fast. They got hella wheels here. Actually, they just closed up because SEMA's technically closed right now. We're gonna come by tomorrow and I'm gonna talk to them about hopefully getting wheels on a project for next year. And then I would love to have one of my cars here. That would be sick. Thinking about the truck stuff, just like retiring the truck or only bringing one truck every year to SEMA. And then I wanna bring a car next year. That's my goal. Because I missed out this year. The Aventador is sitting at home and it's kind of sad. So next year we should be able to bring something out very cool. Maybe a hypercar. And I almost forgot freaking Rolls-Royce Cullinan laid out. My grandpa would look sick in one of these. Or me. Would not mind. I would definitely daily drive these. McDonald's or the gym. This would be a nice gym car on some 26s. Nasty.